And now we're back again, and it's the 21st episode. Don't know much, haven't been spoiled. And looking at the back catalog, we have Over a Barrel, which is a very mixed episode among fans. I really didn't have a problem with it, but at the same time it was a bit too general cartooniness for me. It just didn't feel like this generation of My Little Pony. And then Season 2, we had Dragon Quest. Season 2 did a great job for Spike of helping expand his character a bit more. But since then, we really haven't gotten anything good with Spike. Even the Crystal Empire, he only helped a bit, and he got a window for it, but it wasn't anything spectacular. At some point, Spike will get another good episode, I hope. If not this season, then the next. So let's just begin.
The magical properties of this spell will only have lasting effects if you focus on... No!
None of those papers were torn out.
How in Equestria does that pony expect to pass her history
and she crumples
exam tomorrow if she's wasting time flying? I'm just gonna fly right up to her and tell her what I think about her lackadaisical approach to studying. Won't she be surprised? Surprise! What? Huh? How did you... Please, Twilight. That was the worst sneak attack ever. What?
I wonder if you have trouble trying to position yourself on clouds, or she's just not used to that.
Well, if you heard me,
though she's walked on clouds before.
Yeah, the Wonderbolt's history test. No big deal. No, big deal. Really big deal. It's a test.
Rainbow Dash probably knows it all through her fangirling.
And being part of the Wonderbolt's reserves means you'll have the opportunity to live your dream as a Wonderbolt. This is the most important test of your life. Twilight, not every pony gets all freaked out about tests like you. I do not get all freaked out about tests. Seriously? Your freakouts are so epic, you sing whole freak-out arias about freaking out. Fine, I may tend to take my tests a little seriously, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be studying for yours.
This is some of the best laid-back Rainbow Dash I've seen in a long time.
Help you? Me? This is gonna be so much fun.
And the shipping commences.
Sure. Fun.
So when you think you've got a problem, when your life is full of doubt, remember in the scheme of things you're puny, little, tiny, weeny, meager, futile, worthless, teeny, boring, foolish, pointless, minimal, wretched, gloomy, big, and pitiful. Life just does not count.
Huh? What's that all about?
Don't know, but the joke's on them. By the time they finish their smug little song, the sun will have collapsed under its own mass and exploded, so...
Life just does not count.
Hey, you know that kid 4.75 billion years ago?
Yeah?
He was right.
What? Huh? This is the most complete.
Those glasses looked a bit larger than the last time we had seen them.
Okay, but how am I supposed to get what's in there into here? With my handy-dandy study checklist, of course. Of course. First up, reading and highlighting.
There are some moments you should be able to figure out some of this stuff out on your own, Twilight, where it'd probably be better to show her stuff than to tell her stuff. Or make her read stuff.
The good from the bad, the wheat from the chaff, getting to the crux of things. Let's see what you've got so far. Huh? By highlighting everything, you don't really separate the wheat from the chaff. Or the good from the bad. Hey, I am not that tall. Okay, Rainbow. Clearly reading and highlighting is not your style of studying. So let's move on to the tried and true. History lecture.
This doesn't seem like any sort of plot. This seems like something that would happen between episodes.
No.
But it's entirely enjoyable to watch.
Can't we just watch the history of the Wonderbolts movie? No. Now, just get comfortable and experience the magic of learning. Prior to the Great Celestia Luna Rift, there was no need for the Earth Unicorn Pegasi, or EUP.
I was going to mention, I don't know if Twilight can draw well, but
the protective
it seemed
pony
decent.
cartoons were formed. On the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace, a celebration was held. Headed by General Firefly, an elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help commemorate this auspicious occasion. The first performance was so full of energy, so highly charged, that magical lightning showered down on the crowd. Every pony was so filled with amazement and wonder that General Firefly dubbed them...
I'm really annoyed I missed what they said at the start, because that was definitely
Rainbow Dash,
Celestia
can
type
you
history.
repeat any of my lesson? History lecture? Nope. Okay, Rainbow. Rainbow? Rainbow Dash! Here! Let's move on to my favorite.
You've been sitting a lot this episode.
Flashcards!
Oh, does that mean I'll learn in a flash?
One can only hope. Colonel Purple Dart, the leader of the Wonderbolts in the Fourth Celestial Era, was known for his... Wah!
Why are there multiple celestial eras? Is that just supposed to be centuries?
Riveted by your captivating cards. After becoming the official flying squadron for Princess Celestia, she honored them with... Gotcha! Go what? The original Wonderbolt's lightning bolt insignia was... Rainbow Dash, you hurt me. With a spit wad? Really?
Where do you hide the materials anyway? You don't have, like, pockets or anything with you. You're all naked.
If you horse around like this, then you clearly must be ready for the test. Clearly. Well then, I guess you're also ready for a...
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz!
Yep.
Bring it! The initials EUP stand for what?
Ernie's Undercooked Pancakes.
The original aerial team performed for
Celestia's Cereal Celebration.
the Wonderbolts were given their name by this...
You know, I don't know if she's getting these right or not.
Please don't say Colonel Waffle.
Hello, General Blazing Donut Glaze.
What? Yeah, I don't think she's getting these right.
So, did I ace it or what?
Or what? You didn't get one answer correct.
What? But how?
I don't know.
Sending
I've
again.
never heard answers
This
so
whole
far.
episode.
And so, breakfast related. If you had taken the official test today...
My dreams of being in the Wonderbolts Reserve would have been totally crushed. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm running out of time. I don't know any of this history. I'm gonna fail.
Now you know how important it is, but at the same time, I don't think you can get all that information that quickly.
I'm gonna fail. And it's all your fault.
My fault. I'm the one helping you.
Maybe your famous study methods aren't all they're cracked up to be, teacher?
Excuse me. I've used them to study for many a test and...
You know, she's trying to help you, but Rainbow, you've got a
Do
point.
you know the name of the premier Wonderbolt?
She doesn't know the best way to teach you, and she's not trying anything
Easy
different.
Rider. Do you know how many Pegasi flew in the original squad? 7. Do you know Princess Celestia's favorite flight pattern? The Icaranian sun salutation. See? I could pass the test.
Fine. Rub it in, why don't you? Besides, I don't see why I have to take this lousy test anyway.
No, we don't need Fluttershy in this episode.
Knowing their origin and being able to properly represent them for all of Equestria is just as important.
Yeah, right. Some history buff like you.
So you stumbled in on a lover's quarrel, Fluttershy. Just walk away.
It actually is beneficial, Rainbow.
Beneficial for eggheads.
Girls. Well, this egghead knows history and can fly. Maybe I should become a Wonderbolt.
Just
Oh.
'cause you've got wings doesn't mean you can fly.
Girls.
You're barely able to just get off the ground.
Girls, stop!
Now, is that any way to talk to a friend?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't you have more important things to do, like prepare Rainbow for her big test?
I've tried everything, Fluttershy, but none of my study methods work for her.
Well, no offense to your teaching methods, Twilight, but I think I may have a way to help Rainbow.
What?
Oh, who's that? Who's that? Celestia and Luna, back when they were happy.
Oh. Wait, back when they were happy? This is... I don't even... I don't know what's going on here. I understand what's meant to be conveyed.
Tank is a Pegasus.
They're the EUP, helping to protect the princess.
How are you getting all this?
Trapped in the sun too? Oh,
no.
Stop!
Spike, you haven't said a word this episode, have you?
I give it 3 woohoos! Woohoo! 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 And an extra woo for good measure. Woo!
Well, I give it a whoa, what? I'm totally confused and I just want to go home.
Hey! Whoa your woes there, Woeful. Some ponies learn through theatrical presentation, but other ponies learn through musical intervention.
Oh. It's 3-4 too.
Back in ancient times where the wonderbolts of war, a general named Firefly, amazing and so bold. She brought them all together.
This is...
Oh. Next Admiral Fairweather and the Colonel Purple Cloud.
This is well done, but...
Along with an Admiral named Fairy Flight and General Cobra.
It's good to see you, Vinyl.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
Certain things need to be forgotten, though.
Wonderbolts, yeah! Wonderbolts, Wonderbolts, yeah! Wonderbolts, that is my rapping history of the Wonderbolts. So, do you get it?
Yes, Pinkie Pie.
Okay, but...
General this and
breaks the fourth wall in certain ways, but how did they see that? How did they watch that?
It's pretty terrible.
What? No, really? But I've got to learn this stuff now.
Oh.
And I am just the pony to help.
Well, actually, that outfit isn't too bizarre. Also, the tail hole's a nice touch.
Out of my desire to help.
Usually just kind of goes over the tail.
Good luck.
Get ready, Rainbow Dash,
For I am going to take you on an historical adventure in fashion. I am now modeling the rather unattractive and, frankly, itchy original Wonderbolts flying costume.
Oh.
Fortunately, thanks to the
How would
vision
that work
of
as a
Ed
flying
Mann,
costume?
The Wonderbolts ensemble became more streamlined into wonderfully breathable fabric.
Yeah, that makes
Of
sense.
course, there were fashion hits and misses. Just look at those dreadful bell-bottoms. What were ponies thinking?
Isn't that the outfit that...
I bet General
Oh.
Flash rocked these things.
That hat.
Pinkie, you're real!
That outfit's a lot more like
Not the real General Flash, the 10th
what
leader.
Firefly had in Wonderbolts Academy.
I'm really real. And I'm Admiral Fairy Flight from the 7th Squadron.
Oh, seventh,
Of course
like
you
the
recognize
70s with
Commander
those
Easy Glider.
weird...
And I'm sporting some sort of get-up worn by Colonel Purple Dart.
There have been a lot of flying
Just
outfits.
look at us.
Look at
Well, not all flying, like Rarity's thing is more like a conductor.
Now, don't you fret, Rainbow. This fashion show nonsense wouldn't help me learn nothing either.
Really? Well,
Swallow's just having fun having sunglasses on even though she's inside.
Oh, I got nothing. Why, I could tell you every little thing there is to know about the history of apples, but I picked all that up over years in the field as a labor of love. How much time you got?
12 hours.
Oh, then you are up a creek.
It is kind of interesting that they're all trying to help, but at the same time, some of them
What about our plane?
don't really have ways to.
Just look at these costumes. Surely
At least
something
Applejack
has
made a
been
small
taken in
appearance.
Wonderbolt.
And Granny Smith discovered the first Granny Smith in Philadelphia when she was just a filly.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
Oh, wait.
Gonna help Rainbow. Well,
Wait a second. Granny Smith discovered a type of apple and that's how she got her name? Or, no, she named it after herself through finding a type of apple.
No rapping, no
Okay, that
dance,
makes more
no
sense.
costumes, no play.
Oh.
Apples. I am never gonna pass this test, ever. Just forget it.
You know, I didn't hear what this test was. Is this just like a step in the process, or is this going to be a giant step towards joining, and then it's just whenever works for her or something like that?
You are not dumb. You just learn differently.
If by differently you mean not at all, then you're totally right.
No, that's
This is a
totally
good
wrong.
subject to bring up in this sort of show. And Rainbow's a great one for it.
Pony that's read more Daring Do books than you.
Well, that's not gonna get me into the Wonderbolts.
And your knowledge of jokes and pranks is only rivaled by Pinky. Great.
My years of being a class clown prevented me from actually learning how to learn.
That's not what I meant.
Of all the people to cameo,
Smart,
Filthy is
creative, inventive, and
unusual idea. Oh,
Hey! I know you're upset, but you don't need to... Whoa.
how Toyota can you get?
I know. You were jabbering on so much you didn't even notice.
But how did you notice? You were listening and talking to me the whole time.
Wait. Was that the same
You're such a rookie.
pony
An experienced
who,
flyer like me knows how to
like,
multitask.
controls the air balloon of the town?
It's essential. Yes, I was paying attention to you.
I have no idea.
I was also scanning the sky and the ground for any problems. Really? Flying's not just flying.
Skywrite what she has to learn.
Stay safe in the sky. You gotta hear and see everything down to the littlest detail. For instance, I saw Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo come out of Sugar Cube Corner. And
Okay.
for the looks of it, they had carrot cupcakes with sprinkles. And I'm thinking Big Mac sold a huge order of apples to Filthy Rich, because I heard him give a very hearty yup. I always make note of everything when I fly. No biggie.
Oh my gosh.
I guess with her Pegasus eyes, it's easier to see all that stuff, but that she actually pays attention is a good thing.
I wouldn't want to hang out with a loser like me either. Yeah.
What? Can she do that? Like, can emotions change a cloud?
Thanks for
Or
being
cloud
here,
type?
Pony.
What is it, Twilight?
It's a
We have
cool
to help Rainbow
idea.
Dash.
Yes, but how?
We've tried every kind of studying. My way, your way.
But we haven't tried Rainbow Dash's way.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, the heck?
Listen up, ponies. Here's the plan.
Actually, right before they got to the planning thing, there was a lot of just general nature noise in the background.
Wanna go for a fly?
I'm not sure if I just haven't noticed that before, or if they've been a bit more atmospheric recently.
Didn't we just do this?
Yes, but like you said, I'm such a newbie, I need all the practice I can get.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll become a great flyer in no time. After all, you're good at everything.
That's a fair point.
So, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my dreams crushed.
So,
Read any good books lately?
Just history books. I tell you what they're about, but my brain is as dry as a rock.
Speaking of rocks,
it's interesting kind of looking at their two wings in comparison. Hers are,
Maybe I'll go work
like,
there
go out
since I
and
have no
bend,
other
and
plans
Rainbow's
for the
are
rest of my life.
Oh, come
like
on
one
now,
straight
Rainbow.
line that kind of
You can't give up on
bends.
your dream.
Seems my dream has given up.
I don't
on
know if
me.
there's like elbows to
Maybe I'll
wings
have
or
to
anything.
choose. Sell hats, dig ditches.
Or maybe you'll be a Wonderbolt.
Twilight, give it up. I have.
I haven't seen her house in a long time.
So, what do you remember about that flight?
Also, she landed hard on that surface. Is that like
After Luna was banished
harder
to the moon, Celestial
cloud?
Protective Forces, so Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi formed the EUP Guard of the Protective Pony Platoons.
Yes?
And at the celebration of the first Celestial Year of Peace,
I thought she was going to direct Rainbow Dash to fly around the town, and the other five were going to set up things that she would realize.
Commander Easy Glider established flight choreography.
Or did they actually do that? And they didn't show it.
Yes?
I know the history. history? How did that happen?
You learned it!
Yeah, I got that.
Did they actually?
Well, on our first flight, I discovered that you catalog everything that happens all around you when you're flying, without even thinking about it.
Did they show us? Show
You
us?
see? I made use of your special skills by enlisting every pony to help you learn the history of the Wonderbolts.
I, Princess Celestia.
I approve.
Princess Luna to the moon.
I thought that might happen, but doing it this way and not actually showing it till afterwards, that...
Unicorn! Pegasus! E! U! P!
Oh, I guess that explains
Let
that.
us celebrate our first celestial year of peace.
Yeah, let's party! I'm General Firefly. Gee, my costume is itchy and unattractive, but I'm gonna assemble an awesome flying team. I'll call them the Wonderbolts!
I'm actually kind of impressed.
Admiral Fairweather.
Well,
Colonel Purple Dart!
Admiral Fairy Flight!
who the heck were you?
Commander Easy Glider.
Huh. It's nice to see them all helping her. Okay, I can see now why they didn't show it, because there's just so much.
The Wonderbolts.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you all so much!
You're welcome, but it all came from you. You learn without knowing you're learning. Your main focus is flying, but then your brain is also absorbing lots of other information. It's actually really brilliant.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Rainbow Dash finally learned the history of the Wonderbolts, but she's not the only pony that needed a lesson. I needed to learn something just as important. One way
Now see,
of
that
learning
sounds a
is
bit
better
more
than
like a
another.
diary entry.
After all,
A bit
every
more.
pony is unique and individual.
Are you gonna change pages? Stamp it. But, yeah, I don't know how that factors into her getting further. There might be something to come, but that was good. That was gonna need to watch that one again a few times.